First of all, welcome to the KHL. How do you feel being the lone Slovenian in the league?
Thank you very much. I feel good. I think there's another Slovenian in Zagreb, a young player that's going to be playing there. I don't know how much he's going to be playing, but hopefully in the next few years there'll be more Slovenians coming in that league. We have a few good players in other leagues in Europe, but it's not as easy to come to the KHL because of the import rule. But like I said, hopefully there's going to be someone else playing that league soon.
Well, actually, in the NHL, you were one of two Slovenians.
That was pretty special. We don't have many hockey players. I think we have a registered professional, maybe a little over 100 hockey players. So it's pretty big. So I was happy I got a chance to play in the NHL. Maybe one day I get back there again. I've been having pretty bad luck with all the injuries, but it was time to move on and try something new. So that's why I decided for the KHL.
Well, but you also have, I think, quite interesting experience in the NHL. What would be the most memorable moments of your career?
For sure, my first NHL goal. It was pretty special. I'll always remember it. I was happy I was able to score on that level too. But hopefully I'll be scoring here in the KHL too. So we'll see how that goes. But I just want a season with no injuries and to make playoff with our team.
Well, we also know about a few interesting moments in your NHL career, like, for example, your fight with Danny Richmond. Well, quite a solid fighter, but you knocked him out without any experience.
I'm not too big of a guy, so I won't ask for fight. But if someone jumps me, I'll drop the gloves and I try to save myself. I landed a few good punches to him. That doesn't mean that I'm a better fighter than him, but in that fight I won. I'm here to score goals, not to fight. So hopefully I won't get in any fights here. But if someone jumps me, I'll have to protect myself.
Oh, well, you look in good physical shape. Once you spend the whole shift with an extra stick stuck in your gear.
That was pretty funny. The other team's players broke the stick on my jersey, and it got stuck. It was kind of twisted around my jersey, and I was skating up and down the ice, and I always thought the guy is actually following me and hooking me, but the referee blew the whistle, and I turned around, and I'm like, why is he still pulling me? And there was a stick hanging on my jersey, so it was a pretty funny moment, but the things like that happen, you know. I don't want to entertain people with that kind of things anymore. I would rather entertain them with scoring some goals.
And you also brought some, huge attention to NHL in Slovenia. So even a few fans came to your game against Minnesota, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. It was funny too because I really didn't know those people before that day. They were just waiting for me after the morning skate in the morning, and they told me they're gonna be at the game, and they prepared a pleasant surprise for me at the game. They were cheering. They were having transparents. They were really good. So it was a really special moment in my NHL career too. Hopefully now when I play in the KHL, when we play in Zagreb, it's pretty close to my home city. It's a 1-hour drive away, so hopefully there'll be some fans coming to that game and cheer for me.
Well, actually, Olimpia Ljubljana played a couple of friendly games against Medveščak, so maybe your words about Slovenian team sometime joining KHL are really so soon?
I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Slovenia is too small for that kind of thing. We don't have budget. We don't have the right arena for the KHL. So I think we are still a while away. Hopefully it's going to happen in the future, but I don't think anytime soon. I don't think till I play hockey, I don't think it's going to happen.
Let's talk about numbers. It's always interesting. You had number 13 while playing in the Detroit Farm Club, and we all know who wears number 13 in the Detroit in Detroit Red Wings. So, did you ever had a chance to discuss this with Pavel Datsyuk?
No. Pasha is a great player. I would never want to and try to take that number from him because I wouldn't be able to do as good of a job as he's doing under that number. But yeah, I really like that number. A few good players wore that number in Detroit before, even before Pasha, and it will be a big jersey to step into. So I was never even thinking about that number in Detroit, but like I said, I wore 39 there. I had pretty bad luck with all the injuries there, so I think it was time to get my old 13 here. So I decided to wear 13 for Amur.
You played now under 16, but it means nothing, right?
Yeah, the jerseys are not ready for the start of the season yet, so I'll be wearing 13 during the regular season.
And about your position on the ice, you mostly played on the flanks, on the wings, but here it looks like you're playing in center. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, actually, on the big ice, I love playing center. I like to skate a lot, and in the center position, you can get open, and a lot of times you get a puck before the wingers, so I really like that. There's still some areas that I have to work on, especially in the defensive zone. I'm not 100% sure yet. Also on the face-off circle, I have some bad draws and I have some good draws, and I have to get more consistent. But yeah, hopefully the coach leaves me on the center for a little bit longer. And I think so far I've been doing pretty good and getting more and more comfortable every game. And hopefully I stay in that position and get used to it totally.
So we'll need to come to Medvedchuk, to the Canadian-sized rink, to see you on the wing, right?
No, I don't think so. I think if I start the season on the center and I get comfortable on the big ice, I think at the arenas that have a small ice, I'll play a centerman too. But like I said, I think bigger ice is better for me. I have more room. I'm not really big guy, so in the NHL it was kind of hard for me. I was playing a fourth line there against all the big players, and it was really hard because there's no room. But here is a little bit more room. I can skate around and use my speed, and I just want to stuck on the center because I really like it.
And finally, any Russian words for us?
Oh, there's a lot of new ones, but normally just the simple ones. How to say good morning and hello, or
So why don't you try?
Привет, здравствуйте, доброе утро, добрый день, добрый вечер.
Смотрите Амур на КХЛ ТВ.
No, that's too hard. I know another one. I know. Я не говорю по-русски. That's the one.
That's good.